If you're curious what supplements you should be taking to improve your weight loss and health, then this is the video for you. I'm going to give you 5 things that will help you support healthy weight loss that you can start doing today. I'm always trying to find things that will improve my health with as little effort as possible. Low-hanging fruit. Well, why? I've gone down the rabbit hole of taking dozens of pills each day, wearing blue light blocking glasses, trying to do red light, meditation, and cold plunge daily. And I've phased most of it out. And why? It was just too much. Yeah, even a dude that owns a gym and is surrounded by health and fitness all day, every day can get overwhelmed by doing too much unsustainable stuff. It comes down to this. If it's easy and simple, I'll be more likely to do it every single day. And as we all know, to lose weight, improve health and quality of life, consistency trumps just about everything. Because of that, I've narrowed down my health regimen down to these simple things. First, take a daily multivitamin. Most of us had pretty awful eating habits. Because of that, we don't get enough micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals. A simple way around some of that is by taking a basic multivitamin. Is it as good as a well-rounded diet? Probably not, but who has time for that? Virtually no one. So we have a little cheat code. Now, some doctors will swear you don't need it and that all it does is give you really expensive urine, meaning you just pee them out. However, here's a study that suggests a multivitamin a day has been shown to improve cognition. We estimate that the effect of the multivitamin intervention improved memory performance above placebo by the equivalent of 3.1 years of age-related memory change. 3.1 years. Now, I haven't found a multivitamin that I swear by just yet, so just go ahead and Google and see what works for you. And if that gets too overwhelming for you, just send me a message and I'll send you what I take. Second, 2 to 4 grams of fish oil daily. Fish oil supplementation has been linked to cardiovascular health improvements, decreased inflammation, improved cognitive function, enhanced muscle protein synthesis, higher semen volume and sperm count, larger testicle size, higher free test to LH ratio. I mean, the list goes on. And here's a couple of studies for you. Enrichment of EPA and DHA in these membrane phospholipids is linked to enhanced rates of muscle protein synthesis, decreased expression factors that regulate muscle protein breakdown, and improved mitochondrial respiration kinetics. And here's a study that talks about improving strength. Also, source seems to matter with fish oils. I get mine from Nordic Naturals. They've always seemed to have the best reputation as to where they source their fish. Now, you don't want farm-raised fish. They're high in PCBs. Now, here's an article on PCBs for you. Get a protein powder. I don't think everyone needs to take a protein supplement every single day. If you're able to consume proper amounts of protein every day without it, then by all means, don't take any protein. However, I've noticed that even our professional athletes struggle with this, and their job is fitness and recovering from fitness. That's literally all they do all day. As a result, I recommend our clients buy a protein supplement in order to supplement their diet. I don't recommend this as food for every single meal. I want everyone to get their protein from real food. However, if time is of the essence or you're out of options, having a quality protein powder is a good thing to have access to. Again, I'm not going to recommend anything in particular because everyone has their own preference and dietary restrictions. But just make sure you go out and get something. It's important that you have access to something at all times. And again, if you're confused, just shoot me a message and I'll send you what I take. 4, 100% cacao or 2 pieces of dark chocolate. My dad has atrial fibrillation. He read an article regarding dark chocolate and heart health, so he started eating dark chocolate every day. And he noticed his AFib events were less frequent and shorter in duration. His cardiologist laughs at him. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, I'm not sure. I told him if he thinks it's working, keep going, it doesn't seem to be hurting. But recently I came across this article, and essentially 500 milligrams daily of cocoa extract supplementation reduced CVD death by 27%. Then there's this article, which suggests that 25 grams of dark chocolate reduces salivary cortisol levels, which to me is another good enough reason to take a couple of pieces of dark chocolate every day. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but it seems like taking a multivitamin, 2 pieces of dark chocolate, and a couple of fish oil pills every day can't seem to hurt all that much. 5, get better and more sleep. How do I get better sleep? Well, I actually wrote an article on this years back, 8 ways to improve your sleep. And the lowest hanging fruit from that article comes down to 2 things. 1, monitor your sleep. 2, control your heart rate. Now, monitoring your sleep. You can't properly gauge your sleep unless you monitor it. And in order to monitor your sleep, you have to be able to quantify it. Get yourself a sleep tracker. For that, I bought a product called the Oura Ring. Buy whatever you want. I happen to like this product best, and I recommend it to all our athletes, both pro and average Joes. Second, control your heart rate. There are two big things that you can do to make sure your resting heart rate is as low as possible while you sleep. First, don't eat anything 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. And two, don't consume caffeine past 10 a.m. Digestion takes energy and elevates your heart rate. Sleep is your body's time to recover. You want it doing as little work as possible while it's recovering, so it can just focus on recovery. If it's also focusing on digesting food, that's just one more thing for it to do. Now, one thing I noticed that had a huge impact on my sleep was the time I ate. I found that the sweet spot for me was not eating past 5 p.m. And I know most of you guys can't do that, so try to figure out what time works best for you. And this did two things for me. One, kept my heart rate down, and two, it stopped me from doing any nighttime snacking, which was huge for keeping my calories down, which in turn helped me keep my weight down. Now, caffeine. Caffeine has a half-life of 7 to 9 hours, which means if you have an energy drink with 200 milligrams of caffeine in it at 12 p.m., at 9 p.m., 9 hours later, when you're trying to calm down, you still have 100 milligrams cruising through your system. Kind of hard to relax with all that going on. So the earlier you cut out the caffeine, the better. Now here's some bonus footage. As many of you know, cold plunges and saunas are extremely healthy activities, and I found them to be very useful for me. The health benefits of doing sauna daily are awesome. And it pretty much comes down to this. The more times per week you sauna, the longer you live. And because of this, I bought a sauna and cold plunge for my house, and prior to having kids, I used to use them all the time. Now I find myself lucky if I get to use them once a week. But if my wife and I find ourselves getting run down or starting to feel sick, we make sure to prioritize sauna to help keep us healthy. And if you made it this far, I just want to say that I appreciate you. Thank you for the trust, and I won't ever take it for granted. If you have any questions, leave us a comment or message us. And if you like this video, like, share, or subscribe. And if you think coming to Freak Strength can help you improve the quality of your life, check out our website at freakstrengthgym.com. Fill out a form and make a free in-person consultation with us, and we can get you started on your journey to improving your health.